Yeah, I see that the G's got to come back. I got to come back, man, because y'all don't understand what's going on in these times, man. Some of y'all help. Y'all bros better wake up, man. You brothers better wake up. That's what time it is, man. Put my chair up a little bit to all my black true brothers and the fraternities, shrouded in mystery, the real movers and shakers as far as black men. This is for black men. This is a wake-up call. Y'all, some of y'all on here talking about y'all Sigma males, y'all not Sigma male melanated brothers, man. Some of y'all frauds, man. A lot of y'all frauds. You gotta handle your business and do it secretly. You can't let everyone know your endeavors. You can't let everyone know your business, bro. You got men with effeminate tendencies now. What man look at another man talking about, I don't like the way he look? Why you looking at a man like that anyway? You claim you're heterosexual. How can I bring myself to muster? I can't. Because I don't look at another dude that way. I don't care you got missing teeth. I don't care you half leg. You got one eyeball in your mouth. I mean, yeah, not in your mouth. I'm talking about you got one eyeball in your head, I don't care. You're a man, you gotta take care of those issues. I don't care your teeth game fucked up. I don't care, man. You're a grown man. You know what I'm saying? Take care of your goddamn issues. Sorry about, that happens. That's life. As far as the background. I live by Air Force Base. Goddamn. There's a lot of them, boy. Hope they ain't getting ready to gear up for another one. Hold on for a minute. I got enough. There's enough air conditioning. It's nice. It's all right up in this joint. Yeah, getting back. The knowledge is out here, All you gotta do is grasp it, A lot of things happening, I was watching the news. It's the afternoon now. I had to probably catch a shooting at some having at Anacostia on the Green Line in D.C. Smoking weed on the subways. They vaping on the subways. They shooting motherfuckers on the subways here in the DMV. Metropolitan, D.C., Virginia, Maryland. It's This what happens when you take the vocational schools out. This what happens when you take the real school of thought out and you inject ignorance, as well as social media and civilian lives and stuff like that. You introduction to madness. You know what I'm saying? How can one younger generations learn why they got stuff that they're going to burn in? Drugs is not education, prostitution is not education, and pimpism is not education, knowledge and wisdom and understanding. partying, materialistic shit. All that is failure, man. I mean, your thing as a alpha, because I'm not a sigma, I'm an alpha. Ho ho, not alpha. I mean, I'm a sigma. Let me, I can graduate. Graduated. I graduated to sigma. I'm not a. Listen to me now. I graduated to sigma. I'm not an alpha no more. I don't need no one's, praise and nothing. I know what I'm set out to do, and I'm doing it. I don't need no one praise me. I mean, yeah, it's all good. I mean, you can do that, but that's up to you. And look, meaning that I don't have no problem with it, but that's your decision. I mean, show respect. Show respect, and I show respect to you. Real recognize real. Let's put it like that. Real recognize real. Because everyone that praise you don't mean they in your good favor. That's all. Some of that be schemes to distort your walk with the Most High, and everything. As far as your religious background, so one must stay in tune with the ownership. As far as brothers, melanated brothers, and you must, because a lot of us been dethroned. Like I'm saying, y'all run around here saying kings, and you already know a definition to a king. A king run house. A king run the industry. I don't care what facet of life or lifestyle you live, you still running stuff. You the overseer over others. You make very crucial decisions to run your kingdomhood within the earth, as far as your entrepreneurial skills, as far as you being a owner of a business, a CEO, sort of like a 500, what they call it. But anyway, as far as a company, you running house. You on top of the pyramid. So you must get that light. You must get that light. You must get that understanding. You must get the light. The light. The light. The light. The light. If you don't have that, you in darkness. See, when you're in darkness and you haven't been trained to see, like the beasts, like the nocturnal animals within nature to see at night, because that's what they designed for. You are a human being. Your eyes are not conditioned unless you're from the dungeon, what they call it, the dungeon tribe over there in Africa, the night people that can see the constellations, they can see far into space because they've been trained to only come out at night. It's a lot of tribes, it's a lot of mystic stuff that's going on, but you have to study and show yourself approved. Yes, it's a part of Africa. It's a village or a tribe. I know it's a tribe. It's a tribe of people. They call them the night people. They only come out at night, conditioned to stay in daytime. They're like vampires. They're like African vampires, Draculas of the night. Night people. God has everything in store for certain. Those people are meant. See, you may think something wrong. No. God is meant to be. It's meant to be. They have a purpose, and they tapped in to the earth, the nature, the atmosphere, the constellations. You understand? And God put certain people in certain places for a reason. You understand? That's not about happenstance. It's like you brothers that's trying to get out of this simp, get out of this being submissive, being effeminate. And the way you break down those boundaries and get that stuff out of your life, you gotta study self. You gotta get into the scriptures. You gotta ask God why I'm effeminate. Why I'm not. No one looks at me. Why when I step in the room, people think I'm a joke. Because you have the curse of emasculation on you. You're emasculated. You have a curse. You're not masculine, bruh. You hide in things that you need to talk about. Stop hiding in stress. Y'all get stressed and frustrated and do dumb shit. You're weak. You tell someone up front, if they infringing on your civil liberties, if they infringing on your livelihood, it's time to battle. I ain't talking about gunplay. I ain't talking about this. I'm talking about lawyer. I'm talking about investigation. I'm talking about do it the right way. The pen. If you do it the pen way, it's always that old pen, ballpoint pen. If you do it the pen way, the lawyer way, it hurts even worse because you're doing it how they design the system the right way. Especially if you got the evidence. You got to be smart. Sometimes don't have to resort to this. And then if you don't have then if it comes down to that, you have no other choice. You gotta let the reels roll. You gotta let that thing go. And let the court and let God and the court sort it out. But don't be sitting there submissive. You better fight for your life. The best way you know how, you better have people on retainer, as far as lawyers and people that can protect you. See, this is how you position yourself if you're a Sigma. You gotta put your ducks in order, my brothers. Y'all say y'all out here, y'all leading men, but you up there living with women. You living under a woman, you ain't no leader, man. She telling you what to do. Then y'all jump on YouTube and put on a facade. You let women rule you. You don't got nothing in your name. Saying that you own something. Some of y'all got channels. Y'all don't. It's not even y'all channels. Someone created it for you, and created a password for you. At least on your, at least you gonna fake, but still, at least you can be a fake. But at least you can be you can be a troll, but at least on your own brand, on your own channel, man. You got jokers on here. You got people in the background running their channels. They don't even run their own channel. But y'all up here screaming, y'all sick, y'all Sigma, y'all Alpha, this, that, and the third. What the fuck? Y'all gonna see me a lot. And y'all gonna see this face a lot. I got a lot of channels, a lot, on YouTube alone, under different aliases and everything. Because I'm trying to reach the people with this knowledge. I mean, this video is about brothers need to get off the porch. And I'm telling you, brothers, man, y'all got trade knowledge. Just brush up on that and learn. Man, forget about that strip club and that party and stuff, man. Get that, master that shit. So you can start owning your outfit. You know what I'm saying? Own your outfit. Meaning own. If you trash man, get your trash can. Get your trash man business. If you're a forensic man, you worked in that field as far as dead bodies and forensic cleanup, get your own forensic cleanup. And contract it out to people that are willing to pay for your services. You got to get in the mind, black man, of ownership. Start working for motherfuckers. That's our problem. We wouldn't be out here crying if we own businesses. You can't fire your goddamn self. You ever think about that? You can't fire yourself unless you just want to give up on your, as far as your business. That's when you fire yourself. You say, fuck it, you throw in the towel. But if you branching on to a new endeavor and they start accumulating funds, you own it, and you got other people working for you, you got the power to fire and hire, and it's your baby. That's how you want to position yourself. This is when you like, yeah, Sigma male. That's when you claim Sigma male. I'm a motherfucking yeah. That's what you are. Unknowingly, that's what you are. Cause you run a house. You got people working for you. You got people checking in your clock. You can do whatever you want to do on your clock, but they're on your clock. But on your clock, you can do what you want to do. You can close it, you can open it, you can reopen it, you can close for months, you can lay off, you can hire, you can do the whole motherfucking 10, not the 9. That's how you want to position yourself. Then have other forms of revenue, as far as money. Have other, sources of revenue, and have businesses not outsource, have businesses in other different places. Or outsource your business, but you still got part ownership, so you got another owner running your business. It's still your business, but they get a cut because they side on. I say they underbosses. You the boss, they the underboss. So they got rank because you initiated them to run your other business ventures and businesses. So they get a cut. You get the lion's share, but they get a nice share by them owning your businesses. No, being part owner, my bad. Being part owner. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. I'm talking about real shit that's going on, and that's why we are suffering, man. We a lot of black brothers are suffering because we act like we're afraid to own shit. All we taught is to get a job, go to college or get a degree and work for some company or work for somebody else. But guess what? When that company closes, usually you the first to go out the door. The melanated man. Y'all know that. And here's the thing. If you got your own company, or many companies, all you got to do is just sit back and have people that you can trust. You really can trust. It can be a non-family member, but they really genuine to control some of your finances. But you smart enough to be, you back check them too. In case some kind of some theft going on, you can nail them to the cross, to speak. That's how you want to position yourself. So as you get older, as a business magnet, you don't have to worry as much like a worker bee. You see what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of black men die young, because they're making a lot of money, but they're working themselves to death. When you're the owner, you don't have to work as much. I mean, that's the game. The ones that work for you, that's the game, man. They're gonna work themselves to death. If they don't want it, they don't want to own shit. Even though they make good money from your company, but they don't want to own their own shit. You got men sitting back right now just collecting checks. Yeah. Out of different sources of businesses and stuff like that. And they got people that work for them to handle certain aspects of the business. And while they sit back and drink, smoke, if he's a corrupted man, he gonna hormone and do what he want to do with his leisure time. Smoke his $1,000 or $500,000 cigars from Cuba, Yeah. Or he off doing what Sigma males do, knocking off more businesses. He taking some rest in the hotel, plotting on something else. Because let me tell you something. Success never stops. And there's always more money, more problems. There's always someone trying to sabotage your businesses. There's always someone trying to knock you out. The rich stay rich by being hardcore and battling. That's right. You may not know it. You talking about millionaires? When you talk about billionaires that's running big industry, they're not. It's a fight. They don't tell you about all the fights. They fighting. Cause look, people want that goddamn money that you amass. They want some of that motherfucking cut. See, they don't tell you everything on this goddamn media. Those people fight until death. Only the rich stay rich by what? Then you got the crooked ones that's been in play for thousands. You know, just I don't know how long. They kill, they steal, they interlope to keep that family rich. You know, I don't need to mention no families that was involved with hard slavery over Africa. I don't need to name stuff in Europe and other factions that the only way they've been rich, the only way they was rich, they've been robbing and stealing and killing and conniving and tricking those brothers and sisters over there in the bread basket. And the only reason why their families are wealthy is because of the interloping, the killing, the chicanery, and the conniving. And everything they talk about, they invented, they aligned. They stole someone else's legacy. They stole someone else's culture. They stole someone else's way to get bread. And we sitting here as black men talking about crying for reparations. Don't wait on them. Take your reparations. You take your reparations, you get your reparations by owning teams. You want to talk about sports? It's time to stop owning football and start running. And you start running banks, start running this, start running that. And then the gangster shit come, well, the whole four corners of the earth go up in smoke. Let's get down to it. If it ain't no major sacrifice, don't expect no major outcome. If it ain't no major sacrifice, if it ain't no warriors, if it ain't in the trenches, it has to, look, every nation, every civilization, every superpower, you know how they became a superpower? Throughout the history. You had ancient Rome, Greece, you had Athens and all that. You had Belgium. You had great China. You had a great Far East. You had ancient Samaria, ancient Mesopotamia, all the countries over there. You know, ancient Memphis, all the Arab countries and stuff. They once was a superpower during the Saladin days and all that, and the Knight Templars. How they twisted all this history around. It was a time the Arab was running house. It was a time the Asians was running house. It was a time Africans was running house. It's a time the Mayas, South America, they was running house. And guess what? Every superpower that became a superpower, I want you Sigma males to understand this. I want you brothers that with high esteem and high knowledge to understand this. Every superpower who became superior, not inferior. Every superpower, let's put it like, every superpower was dominant at their time, like the ancient Atlantis. Oh, ancient Egyptian mystery system, ancient Egypt, and all that. Look, every superpower that became powerful, how they gained their power? Pillaging, killing, raping, interloping, encroachment. They didn't come in there. They might came in there with the peace greeting, but after that, all hell broke loose. That's the harsh reality. Every superpower that became a superpower, they killed off their opposition, raped their opposition, lay seed in that indigenous and that ethnicity, so they can further their exploitation. so they can taint in the seed by rape and whatever, to furthermore indoctrinate the siblings to carry on that same indoctrination. Yes, in that ideology. Why you think they today they trying to breed us out, and you know who? Why you think non-melanated men want to keep screwing that woman and having babies? Because they see. Yeah, I see it as powerful. That's one of our big. It's really not a big secret. It's known. I see it's powerful, black man. I see it's powerful. And the way to dilute our seed is mixed with other races. That's not of our seed. But it's a choice. But catch-22 to this. Where our seed goes, even in the DNA, the melanated overseeds the other mixture. When black man lay his seed, black man, he already laid his seed all four corners of the earth. You got a part in Vietnam they don't even talk about. They call it Black Vietnam. It's like black Chinese people running around with straight hair, straight up. So their brothers was getting busy over there, even though they was rumbling. It was some cheeks getting smacked in the rice paddies. It was some cheeks getting smacked. So those women laid down there and was bringing them babies to life. They go to show you. Even though at that time we was the enemy, and we was told by men, I heard the story. They asked the soldiers, why this is not even y'all war. This is black men. I done heard this from dudes that was over there. They said, why is y'all over here? This is not y'all war. Why is y'all even fighting this war? It's not y'all war, man. That's why I keep telling you, black brothers, in 2023, if y'all don't get your ass together and stop doing this stupid shit in these streets and get something in y'all mind so y'all can run house in a positive way, in a holy way, what is wrong with y'all? Don't you see? If they destroy us, they destroy the black woman. They destroy the family unit. They destroy everything that got to do with the human existence of black folks. It starts with us. It starts with us, black men. We have to run house from the bottom to the top, to the top to the bottom, or we will not make it to where we want to go. We always be crying because we got this shit now. I got mine, nigga, get yours. Fuck you. That's destroying us, man. Yes, I understand some. Yes, it's some that's never going to come back. Well, they're the ones you got to totally cut loose and let life take care of them the way it's going to be. But to the ones that's trying to transition, you got to grab them. You got to educate them. You got to put them in front of this video so they can stop doing this dumb shit they doing. Because y'all falling for the motherfucking bait, hook, line, and sinker, and y'all falling in the trap. Ain't no way in hell on the four corners of the earth black men should be in these certain stages. When we're going to wake up as a whole and know that we real kings. But we can't really as a whole claim kings because we got a lot of simps and emasculated Negroes. A lot of them. I can go on and on. I will be adding more installments. This goes out to the brothers that want to wake up and become Sigma males. And I gave y'all a lot of scenarios, and I gave y'all a lot. and I'm gonna give y'all some more. Either y'all wake up, either y'all subscribe, y'all support this channel, or go on and keep being an Uncle Tom, being a kiss up, being an ass kisser, and a yes man, instead of being a man that you need to be as a Sigma male. Not even an alpha. You go through your alpha stage, but hurry up and master that and be a Sigma male. Because we need a lot of Sigma males, especially in these days and time we living in. Not no simps, not no yes man, not no switch man, not no agents. So many on here, all these agents, sellouts.